Please be seated. Welcome everybody to the University of Central Lancashire's graduation ceremony, at which we are delighted to be celebrating the successes of our fabulous graduates. It guarantees to be a day you will all remember. Today, we are delighted to have with us the Chancellor of the University of Central Lancashire, Ranveer Singh, who will be presenting your awards. Ranveer was born in Preston and studied her postgraduate qualification in journalism here at our university. After graduating, she started a career as a journalist for BBC Radio Lancashire before moving on to BBC Radio Manchester. She then starred on our TV screens at BBC North West Tonight. Her career then took her to London, and she's now a leading presenter in ITV Daytime. We thank you very much for joining us here, Ranveer, and playing a part in congratulating our graduates and their achievements. I would also like to welcome today Dame Sue Ian, who is our Pro-Chancellor and Chair of our University Board.
Hello everyone. A very warm welcome to you all. I'm delighted to be here to help you celebrate such a special occasion. As Chair of the University Board, it's an absolute pleasure for me to see so many successful people in front of me today. This is just the start of the great careers that I'm sure will lie ahead of you all. As a proud Preston girl myself, who has worked for most of my career here in the Northwest, I know what a great part of the world this is, to live in, to learn, and to succeed. So I hope you all have a fantastic celebration today, and I wish you every success in the future. And I'd now like to invite our Pro-Vice-Chancellor, St John Queen, to say a few words of welcome to you and to reflect on the significance of what you have all achieved here.
Welcome to the University of Central Lancashire. Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, distinguished guests, proud family and friends, and most importantly, the graduates of the University of Central Lancashire class of 2024. Today is a day of celebration, a day of reflection, and a day of anticipation for the future. Next week, on the 18th of July, it's the late Nelson Mandela's birthday, and I'm reminded of the words he once said. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Today we celebrate not just your academic success, but the potential within each of you to make a difference to that world. You can be confident that your studies here have prepared you well, and I am sure you will find that you now have a closer set of connections with the world around you and will be better prepared for all that the future holds. This is particularly important as we face a time of such significant change and challenge. We have a new government who will be wrestling with the numerous pressing issues such as political instability and conflict, climate change exacerbating extreme weather events, ongoing economic inequality, and the advancement of technology leading to concerns around privacy and cybersecurity. That is why, although today is a time to look back over the last couple of years and to take pleasure in the progress you have made, you should, indeed must, also look forward and consider how you can contribute to solving the challenges that we face as a society. We are all part of the solution, and now as graduates, others will be looking to you for your contribution and very often your leadership. Now, this may seem daunting, but be confident in yourself. You are the leaders of tomorrow, and as I have said, your studies have prepared you well. Pursue the future with energy and enthusiasm, and don't settle for second best. We know it won't always work out, but how well you handle any disappointments will be as important as how well you handle the success. You can be confident in your university and the education it has provided. I hope that the new government will similarly recognise the value of universities and the very significant contribution they make to addressing national and global challenges. As Graduation Week demonstrates, we at the university educate the key workers, our doctors, nurses, vets, dentists, health workers, lawyers, police and social workers. We educate engineers and IT specialists, scientists, business leaders, and those who drive creativity through arts, media and fashion. The choir, who will entertain us later, are all drawn from the university, a great example that we are a place which nurtures and helps develop great talent. And of course, our sports teams and sports scholars have also made us proud, achieving impressive victories whilst importantly demonstrating exceptional sportsmanship. I've touched on many subjects there, and I can't reference the success in every subject because there are too many to mention, but hopefully this demonstrates that we take our role seriously in helping to develop the necessary skills to meet employability requirements for our graduates. Every year, the University of Central Lancashire sees remarkable accomplishments that set new standards in teaching, research and community engagement. We are a beacon for innovation and excellence. 2/3 of our research is classed as world-leading or internationally significant, and we are 63rd out of a roughly 140 institutes across the university sector for research power. More recently, one of our cosmology PhD students recently discovered the Big Ring, a second ultra-large structure in deep space, whilst we are also noted in the discovery that young planets are flattened structures like Smarties rather than spheres. All of this is most appropriate considering that we uniquely host the United Kingdom sub-office for the United Nations Office for Outer Space Affairs. Our individual student success stories are too great to mention here, but believe me, they are remarkable. We have also implemented new programs and initiatives that support students from all backgrounds, ensuring that everyone has the opportunity to succeed. This commitment to inclusivity is a statement to our belief that diversity enriches the educational experience and prepares our graduates to thrive in this globalized world. We are officially a University of Sanctuary, the Times #1 modern university for graduate outcomes, and we are ranked in the top 7% of universities worldwide. From pioneering studies in coastal erosions to advancements in clinical care pathways and healthcare technologies, our university has made world-leading contributions to addressing some of the most pressing global challenges. Our researchers have not only published their findings in prestigious journals, but have also collaborated with industry and governments to turn these innovations into real-world solutions. In that context, I hope that we have helped create the opportunity for your future success, ensuring that you have the relevant knowledge, skills and experiences to thrive wherever you came from and wherever you go to next. I hope too that as part of your university journey you have felt that you have belonged here. It's important to us that our students feel safe, valued, welcomed and included. Whoever you are, wherever you are in life, here at the University of Central Lancashire, we believe there is always a way. Now, let us not forget the support and encouragement from your families, friends and mentors who have been with you every step of the way. Their belief in you has been unwavering, and their pride in your achievement is well deserved. Let's take a moment to thank them for their love and support, for they have played an integral role in your success. Let's have a massive round of applause for them. Now, all the rest of the applause is just for you. As we celebrate your accomplishments, we also recognise the resilience and determination that each of you has shown in reaching this milestone. The journey to this day has not been easy. It's been filled with challenges and uncertainties, but you have persevered, adapted, and emerged stronger. Your ability to overcome adversity is a testament to your strength and character. I also want to thank the university staff for making all this happen and for their skills, support, and most especially for their excellent teaching. Here on stage and in this university in general, we have a group of teaching staff who are outstanding in their commitment, their care, and their dedication. You've also been supported by many highly dedicated and professional staff members who have provided the services and infrastructure that have also helped towards your success at the university. Finally, I'm going to leave you with two thoughts. The first from Steve Jobs. He said, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do." Find your passion, pursue it with vigour, and never settle for anything less than what you truly believe in. Which brings me to a more contemporary quote, a second quotation from a modern-day singer and poet some of you may know, Jacob Banks. But he commented, "Let the sun have its moment, for the moon will come. Don't waste a minute of the future." On behalf of the University of the Central Lancashire, very well done and good luck for a happy and successful future. Thank you.
Graduates, it's now the moment you've all been waiting for, the presentation of your awards. You'll be guided all the way by our university ushers and will cross the stage individually once your name is read out. Please make sure you bring your named seat cards with you to the stage. Thank you.
Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards from the School of Engineering and Computing. For a thesis entitled Low Mass Companions Orbiting Scuti Stars, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Simon John Ebo. For a thesis entitled Intelligent Management System for Driverless Vehicles, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Jeffin Phillip. Master of Architecture, Michael Laslett. Robin Platt Lambert. Thomas Reed. Keturah Ryan Palmer. Ace Joshua Santiago. Master of Engineering with Honours in Aerospace Engineering, Ahmed Raza Amin. Naveen Anand. Lewis Belcher. Tamar Bullitt. Sean Chadwick. Pablo Fernandez Moneva. Horel Landers. Jisan Mayan. Finn Mills. George Soko. Hasan Ghazi. Master of Engineering with Honours in Aerospace Engineering with Pilot Studies, Liam Jackson. Nyasha Mahinda. Ronaldo Mupudise. Aman Nur Mohammed. Charles Smith. Master of Engineering with Honours in Computer-Aided Engineering, William Dainty. Master of Engineering with Honours in Mechanical Engineering, Charles Billington. William Garner. Philip Halliwell. Rakib Ogundupe. Congratulations. Nohan Sheetal. Master of Engineering with Honours in Motorsports Engineering, Reese Barg. Ben Caudry. Morgan Gaskell French. Evan Lloyd. Max Mooney. Jack Smith. James Wardle. Master of Science in Additive Manufacturing, Priyesh Akshay Thakkar. Master of Science in Additive Manufacturing with Professional Placement, Nishad Harish Kumar Joshi. Master of Science in Building Conservation and Adaptation, Jennifer Piper. Master of Science in Computing, Revati Saji. Master of Science in Construction Project Management, Abel Andrews. Akin Agustin. Ramandeep Kaur. Shilpa Pramod. Simi Mole. Soman Abraham. Saeed Akil Ali. Sohail Ali Mohammed Ansari. Akila Ashokan. Begsat Bakban Manesh. Vijisha Biju. Amarachi Chinedu. Praneeth Kumar Gautam. Jamadagni Gala. Usman Musa Ibrahim. Lavina Jacob. Jayalakshmi Jayaprakash. Jenny Judson. Devan Kaitakotil Naveen. Rohini Kongatu Valapil. MD Dogitul Islam Kosher. Elizabeth Maria Matthew. Dushantan Marimuthu. Mickey-Ann Matthew. Shahila Mekara Kunan. Vishak Mohanan Nair. Alan Monachan. Okay, I'll try to. Abhijit Mullapulian Dual Wheatle. Samuel Olusola Ogunbode. Abiodun Adabowale Olawosel. Venkatesh Pala. Anaswara Sasikumar. Anand Satyanarayanan. Mohammed Adekunle Sholalola. Milu Teresa Sibi. Maria Scaria. Mida Mariam Stanley. Steffi Tarayil Francis. Shaharban Tavalangal. Elna Thomas. Aishwarya Tulasidharan Pillai. Uzoche Ukabilio. AJ Varghese. Nida Sherin Villan. Shabham Vishwakarma. Master of Science in Facilities Management, Amjot Kaur. Sainath Reddy Adavelli. Rohit Raj Adapu. Madhuri Chayawa. Rajkumar Gumadi. Venkatesai Das Kolusu. Ghaffar Pasha Mohammed. Preeti Nukala. Durga Prasad Paniru. Samjit Ahmed Poliedat. Shravani Sadanalla. Sri Lakshmi Srigonda. Akbar Hussain Saeed. Master of Science in Intelligent Maintenance Engineering with Professional Placement, Minhaj Uddin Mohammed. Master of Science in Intelligent Maintenance Engineering, Abhay Thomas. Master of Science in Maintenance Engineering, Binoy Baxton. Santosh Chandran. Priya Devi. Sanju Matthew. David Ogadenbe. Bernard Okolo. Avinash Pedapalli. Alex Rajan. Arjun Salindran. Vidyasagar Salim Kumar. Mohammed Yazin Yazin. Master of Science in Maintenance Engineering with Professional Placement, Pavan Kumar Anandoju. Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Robin Matthew. Master of Science in Mechatronics and Intelligent Machines, Alex Joy. Bazim Aslam Akat. Mohammed Faisal Morati Kundan. Rajkiran Murudidla. Chandrasekhar Somineni. Master of Science in Mechatronics and Intelligent Machines with Professional Placement, Malaika Gajnan Korangokar. Babu Sundararajan. Master of Science in Mechatronics and Intelligent Machines with Work Placement, Srinivasa Prabhu Jagannathan. Emmanuel McBazay. Abdul Safir Vattaparambil. Master of Science in Project Management, Davinder Singh. Hardeep Kaur. Master of Science in Maintenance Engineering with Professional Placement, Rahul George. Ismeet Kaur. Kiran Preet Kaur. Manisha Benny. Manisha. Pratap Singh. Rajneet Kaur. Sukhpreet Kaur. Mohammad Kabir Abdul Wahab. Olabisi Elizabeth Abimbola Daisy. Abiola Ridwan Abioye. Sohail Akbar. Olufisayo Adenike Akioye. Waisu Abiodun Alalemole. July Alex. Raja Wajahat Ali. Grace Omotoyose Olonje. Femi Joel Emone. Atira Anandan. Uzoi Ulu Sinede Anazodo. Sachin Prakash Balwatka. Sarenia Chaco. Unchekwube Egbara. Harold Otome Emifonie. Akil Galiboina. Eben George. Zakir Hussain. Ruturaj Babaso Jadhav. Omoemi Esther Djibouti. Vishak Jose. Jobin Jose Abraham. Anaswara Raj Kari Marisari. Sebi Kataria. Anju Kirtiyil Nair. Amrit Kadka. Deepa Sara Matai. Nuras Mohammed Saleh. Swati Surendran Nair. Isha E. Noor. Kayatu Olusola Ogidan. Taiwo Olabimbe Ogandare. Iriak Bonse Winifred Jurajaya Okia Ine. Oinlola Henry Oladapo. Rukayat Adeola Olaoni Peckham. Cyril Ozarenko. John Kolalapo Osinam. Samira Yakubai Walibai Patel. Annalette Maria Palakal Johnson. Ashwin Puttamparambil Vasudevan. Fibin Reggie. Oluwato Mesin Oladunjaya. Sahil Sahotra. Beecher Sebastian. Aslan Hussain Shah. Ajit Shahji. Ansel Sajil. Hridesh Shrestha. Simmal Sidhan. Arvandeep Singh. Saiteja Talakola. Chikwemeka Martin Ugada. Okay. Chiagoze Rafael Ugwu. Bhagya Varghese. Arumya Ravi. Thank you. Congratulations. Aslan Safar. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Aerospace Engineering, Madina Ahmed. Iliana Gabriela Becas. Stuart Cherry. Jahan Saib Farid. Daniel Hines. Mohammad Kanporia. Khalil Mamza. Egose Ogwigo. Jacob Pollard. Benjamin Salim. Katie Taylor. William Thompson. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Aerospace Engineering with Pilot Studies, Romana Majid. Michael Rogers Nwake. Mohammed Shawais. Ambles Ukekbu. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Manufacturing Engineering, Adam Beeden. Alessio Francis. Oliver Hall. Joshua Keane. Matthew Kitson. Andrew Munro. Nathan Richards. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering, Molly German. Brian Hogan. Nathan Willis. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Mechanical Engineering, Haisnan Abdi. Oliver Bottomley. Jonathan Burtonwood. Aidan Chatterton. Sujit Delakoti. Connor Dempsey Riley. Jack Dugdale. Thomas Evans. Alexander Gallagher. Michael Glass. Thomas Hanley. Alex Hedspeth. Daniel Hitchin. Suhan Hock. Jack Eisted. Infal Kottapurat Suraj. Matthew Lund. Alexander Mather. Jordan Rigby. Thomas Robinson. Joshua Ronson. Jacob Skelly. Joshua Skelly. Callum Stott. Jack Thomas. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Mechanical Engineering with Industrial Placement, Rebecca Taggart. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Mechanical Maintenance Engineering, Aswin Dev. Jibin Cherian. Selvin Joju. Bonwin Jome. Angeline Jose. Joyson Joy. Vishnu Kaiparam Pattaparam Bilvalson. Aromal Suresh Babu. Joji Padipurekal Samuel. Mohammed Shiaz Ibrahim. Paris Maliel Sabu. Melvin Michael. Maisie Naylor. Sujin Palakatara Surendran. Adash Palatingal Setu. Samir Sakir. Tony Stanley. Jeffin Tundiyankulam Thomas. Nazir Uddin. Meet Paresh Kumar Vyas. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Mechatronics and Intelligent Machines, Mohammad Abu Halima. Ulias Arayam Parampil Prasad. Jenna Bevitt. Stephen Brown. Musvir Jangaran Chola. Nihal Chatoli. Ashok Dave Kotta. Path Ganeshbai Dande. Anish Joshi Edmutta Joshi. Sabir Samsudin Halkar. Amal Hari. Bijo Joshua. Rithun Kadattanathan. Gokulnath Kandam Chirayil. Vishak Kunjamun. Sina Saju. Mursid Majid. Benjamin Kuriakos. Jane Lepolis. Vivek Mahara. Eldhouse Melkudil Jos. Bijil Matai. Krishna Prasad Meladil. AJ Menon. Ashwin Naduwat. Adil Niliat. Mohammed Arshal Pantalukkaran. Vishnu Kumar Vinod Bhai Palmer. Robin Paul. Rohit Ramakrishna Pillai. Bonnie Radichan. Ashik Sire Vitil. Vijil Saji. Shri Mangal Sailendra Kumar. Sandeep Somaraj. Akhil Philip. Lijay Spanikande. Alex Anthony. Mahendra Sona. Ali Sahad Sulaiman. Oluwatobi Dalamala Talabi. Amal Thomas. Sanju Thomas. Nitin Kumar Udaya Kumar. Akash Waliya Vital Danapalan. Alvin Varghese. Abhinath Vitantara Sunil Kumar. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Motorsports Engineering, Saul Bradley. Max Bradshaw. James Jeremos. Ben Draper. Lewis Edwardson. Nimue Marie Godfrey. Nathan Graham. Jack Green. Arslan Hamza. Anthony Hawkins. Matthew Almeida Holmes. Christian Jackson. Michael Laws. Connor McDowell. Benjamin McKee. Terence Millen. Kieran Ward. Sam Wright. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Aerospace Engineering, Golde Muwala. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Architecture, Elliot Banks. Helsi Barreto da Silva. Alexandra Brown. Finlay Brown. James Hunter Smith. Tidiane Diakite. Samuel Caldwell. Zara Chowdhury. Lucas Chapchiak. Daniel Dalton. Greta Giannacara. Bernardo Gomez Alves. Niels Horn. Iman Khan. Max Liddell. Ibrahim Malik. Catherine May. Daniel Medeiros. Leila Latifa Maya. Carrie Pugh. Hansla Saik. Ivy Singani. Chanidapa Singarachai. Alex Smith. Alia Takwi. Precious Tunde Olaitan. Julian Walker. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Aviation Pilot, Humin Memon. James Petiner. Sade Williams. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Building Surveying, Isaac Chantrell. Ryan Harrison. Darren Holden. Stuart Lee. Suleiman Patel. David Regan. Nicholas Sabuldihin. Huzaifa Wali. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Construction Project Management, Joseph McCuwai. Adnan Rodwell.
You didn't read out the. Oh, is it the same thing?
Bachelor of Science with Honours in Quantity Surveying, Matthew Aguirre. Yusuf Ali. Aisha Arshad. Daniel Ashton. Thomas Beeden. Thomas Billington. William Burton. Aman Bucks. Stuart Campbell. Owen Cole. Isabel Croasdale. Ben Drinkall. Katriana Dunn. Harry Fellows. James Finch. Joe Fuller. Rebecca Hall. Ashley Louise Jones. Luke Jones. Kane Madron. Marcus Masterson. Joshua Moore. Mia Ogden. Matthew Parker. Joseph Pollitt. Mason Sharrox. Daniel Sutton. Luke Taylor. Foundation degree in engineering, advanced manufacturing, Matthias Egidio. Jaira Jose Erasmus Gill. Darrell Holbrook. James Price. Higher National Certificate in Mechanical and Computer-Aided Engineering, Lucy Dorborn Collier. Higher National Certificate in Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering, Alexandra Lee. Higher National Certificate in Project and Quality Management, Luke Hotchkiss. Adam Skillen. Katarzyna Wekelskowa. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Mechanical Engineering, Mohammad Satya. Chancellor. That concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Engineering and Computing.
Chancellor, the presentations are complete. Congratulations to every single one of you who has received an award. I now call on Ranveer to speak to you all.
Well, you got through that. Well done, everybody. That was fantastic. Well, I always find these events overwhelming because I get goosebumps because this is just a sea of hope right in front of us here. We have the freshest, brightest, most innovative minds ready to go out into the world and fix some of the problems that maybe some of us have caused by not doing the right things, and you are the future. And it is absolutely a thrill actually, to stand there and shake each and every one of your hands, and to see so many of you catch the eye of your tutors and to nod at them as you go past, and many of you touched your heart, and I thought that was so moving and such a great connection, because really that is what I hope you take from your time here at UCLan. I'm not sure how many of you will have fresh minds after England beat Netherlands tonight, by the way. But for now, you're all fresh and you're all positive and upbeat, and that's how we want you. So, listen, you look at what you guys are achieving and already, and what the world needs is sustainability, it needs more safety. And you are the people who are going to provide that in all sorts of aspects of all of our lives. It's really funny because on the way up here, none of you were born then, but in 1989, I was watching this on YouTube, I was watching this program called Tomorrow's World, which I know, I'll look over to the parents, I'm sure so many of you remember Tomorrow's World. It was this massive science program that used to come on BBC One, I think, back in the day. Way before any of you were born, I think. And I was just looking at it to see what innovation they thought would be here by 2020 and beyond. And Maggie Philbin, I'm talking to the parents here, because I'm sure none of you know who I'm talking about, but she was walking through this sort of make-believe building, and she was going, well, back in 1989, we think by 2020, you will be able to walk into a room and you won't have to switch the lights on. The lights will just come on. And then the other male presenter said, also what we believe is that you will just be able to say, play David Bowie into a room, and all of a sudden the music will just come on. And I thought, well, that was brilliant, because actually, obviously, we have Alexa, we have all these things. But then one of the things they also said in this program was, we have some fantastic new materials that if these were used in the homes and in the architecture and in the engineering of the future, in the next 30 years, our bills could be zero because they're energy saving. So it seems that we got the lighting and the music, but not the bit that really mattered, as we've all experienced recently. And so I hope that as you graduate today and you celebrate with your family and friends, that you take with you the pride that comes, well, that we have pride that you chose UCLan, actually, and that you also have pride that you take the badge of UCLan with you out there. I did my postgraduate diploma in broadcast journalism here, and I know that in my career, once I left the Greenbank building here and I graduated, I never looked back, in the sense that the propulsion, the momentum that this university, the badge of honour that this university gave me in my career, lasts to this day. To this day, people go, where did you go? And I go, I did my postgrad at UCLan. And people give you a nod and they give you a wink, because they know it means quality, they know it means class, they know it means it's thorough, they know it means that you are given an advantage, actually, out there, certainly in journalism, and I am sure for you in all of your careers. So I hope you enjoy today. Let's enjoy the game tonight, hopefully. And listen, congratulations to all of you, and well done in everything that you are about to achieve. And what you are doing is going to change people's lives. It absolutely will change people's lives, make no bones about it. I was reading in The Economist this week that bridges in India are collapsing at an astonishing rate because they've had 40 days of 40 degrees Celsius and then a month's rain in a day. And these are not small challenges, but you are totally up to it. So well done, and we look forward to seeing all of your success in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ranveer. We are delighted to have with us today our very own university choir, which is made up of representatives from all years of the Music Theatres course. We are delighted to have them perform today at our celebration. Graduands and guests, I give you the UCLan Chamber Choir.
just a small town girl, living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere.
Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere.
A singer in a smoky room,
A smell of wine and cheap perfume.
for a smile they could share the night. It goes on and on and on and on.
Strangers waiting
Up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night.
street lights,
People living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Working hard to get my fill,
everybody wants a thrill.
paying anything to roll the dice just one more time.
Some will win,
Some will lose,
some are born
to sing the blues. And though the movie never ends, it goes on and on and on and on.
strangers waiting
Up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night.
street lights,
People living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. Don't stop.
Aren't they brilliant? The ceremony is very nearly finished now, and it's almost time for you to get the celebrations going with your families, friends, loved ones, and supporters. But we need something symbolic to kick things off. So please listen to my following instructions very carefully. First of all non-graduates in the room, please get your cameras ready for a photo opportunity. Secondly, graduates, please stand up and take off your mortarboards. Fantastic. Now, when I count to 3, and only when I count to 3, I want you to all throw your mortarboards up into the air in the traditional fashion. This is in celebration of what you've achieved at your time at the university, but please don't throw them too far and to avoid injuring yourself or someone else. And most importantly, because once you've retrieved your mortarboard, it's yours to take home and keep with the university's best wishes. So, here we go. On a count of 3, throw your mortarboards in the air and give a big cheer. We will then all follow with 3 further cheers. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Now, please take your seats. Thank you. Please take your seats whilst I explain the final stages of this amazing day. As we bring the ceremony to a close, I would like to thank everyone who has been involved in making today such a happy and memorable occasion, and for sharing this special day with our university community. Once we have sung the national anthem, the platform party will leave the stage and the graduates will proceed out of the hall, past the Guard of Honour in the central aisle. A university usher will prompt your row when you need to stand up. Please make sure you take all of your belongings with you. And guests, please may I ask that you all remain seated until the graduates and the platform party have left the hall. You will then be guided through the doors at this side by our ushers to rejoin your graduate in the Student Centre for post-ceremony celebrations. We hope that you've enjoyed the celebration today, and well done to all of you once again for these wonderful celebrations. For those who can, please stand for the national anthem of the United Kingdom.